So what up guys, in this video we'll be talking about POI. So now we've established from the previous video market structure, right? For a bullish scenario, we want to see market sweep previous low and break structure, and we expect this low to be protected. And for the bearish scenario, we want to see market sweep previous high and break structure, and we expect this high here to be protected. So now what we'll be adding to this is premium and discount price. Now for premium and discount price, since we have a swing low, now what do we want to see? Any price point that price start trading to the downside, that automatically be our swing high. So now from this high to this low will be our trading range, and we'll be using Fibonacci to know where our premium and discount price is. Now for our premium price, you see from this point that price started pulling back down. This is 50%, right here is a 50%. So from here up to this point is the premium price, and from here, from the 50% below is our discount price, and from the 50% above is our premium price. So for this premium price right here, we don't want to engage the market. No, we want to wait for price to pull back down to discount price for we to join the buys targeting the previous high. I hope that is well understood. And for the selling market scenario is the same thing. So now we've established a sweep of liquidity here, a break of structure here. We expect this low to be protected, right? This high to be protected, sorry. And what do we expect? Any point now that price start pushing to the opposite direction of the original sell move right here, what do we do now? We've established a high in the market, and now we've established a low, making it our trading range. So we just simply plot our Fibonacci. Now for our Fibonacci, we'll be plotting it from the high to the low for a downtrend. And remember, I said we don't want to be trading around discount for a selling market. We want to be trading rather in the premium of a selling market. So we expect price to push to the premium level, then we join the sell to the downside. So this is how we use range, premium and discount to find trade entries. Now what we'll be doing with all this said, we'll be using all the confluences, market structure, supply, demand, QML and etc other blocks with liquidity to look for our entry, to refine our entry level to join on a trade. And for this, firstly we'll be using GBP JPY for this scenario. I don't know, me that I am AUD USD king, I'm using what's it called, GBP JPY, but for this illustration that's what I'm going to be using. So now we have a sweep of this low high rather, and a break of structure of this low. Now what do we expect? For this guy to be protected, right? Yeah, we expect that guy to be protected. Now from this point, after price broke structure, what do we want to see next? For a correction move to happen. So from any point that correction move start happening, we want to connect our Fibonacci from in an uptrend from swing in a downtrend from the swing high to the swing low that caused the reversal. So once we do that, what do we want to identify again? We want to simply identify liquidity being this high right here, and what model are we going to be using? Let's just use the normal order block, which is that price point. And as you can see, if we had entered the market around there, defining our strategy well, you can see that we were able to secure good profit before the market reversed against us. So if we had closed around there, we would have made about 1:3% of our account. And the same scenario for here again. As you can see, we have a sweep of liquidity, a break of structure. Now we expect what this low to be protected, right? We expect this low to be protected. Now from this high protected low now to wherever price start pulling back, reversing in the original buy move, what do we do now? That high becomes our high, our trading range. From the low to the high becomes what? Our trading range. So what do we simply do now? We use our Fibonacci to map it out and wait for price to trade back to discount level. After identifying liquidity being this low here, we simply wait for price to take out it, and probably, since we had the first mitigation here, of this low. Since we had the first mitigation here, if we had used this second point here, you see we would have joined in the buys as well. So in one setting, you can see that we were able to catch the buys and the sells targeting overall. You understand? Let's look for more scenarios for this trade setup, and we can also use here again as well. You can see we have a sweep of this, we have a sweep of this level, and we have a break of structure. And now what do we expect? We expect this high to be protected, and you can see we have a more or less liquidity. So we have a trading range from this high to this low right here. So if we use our Fibonacci to plot it out, you can see that after price took out the liquidity with our, if we had joined in from there, and our stop loss is simply just below the protected high targeting the downside, we would have secured profit on this as well. So it continues just like that. Let's just keep looking for more opportunities. So also here again, just adding all the confluences together. That's just simply what we're doing. We're adding all the confluences together to make to take trades. So we have a sweep of this low, and we have a break of structure of this high. What do we expect for this low now to be protected? Right now, from this low to wherever we start seeing reversal, what do? We tag that as our range, and remember, we don't have anything doing around the premium in an uptrend, we only have something to do with the discount level in an uptrend. So what we'll simply do now is to simply wait for price to trade back down, create engineer liquidity, and we either use QMR as our entry to join. So our entry will be below liquidity, and if we join in, as you can see, targeting there, stop loss below protected low. Price played around, but at the end reached our destination. Right, so it continues, it always appears in the market here. So with all this said, I don't want to bore you all with long videos, but I just hope you all go back, practice and backtest, journal all the things that have been taught in the course of all these videos. And yeah, I believe and hope that as you trade this, it will broaden your understanding to the market and make you make more informed decisions. And I will see you in many other videos that I will be making trading this strategy as well. So peace out, guys.